Hey guys, I'm Matt.
And I'm Stephanie, and we are Blooming Ivy Lane. So we have been around for a little bit on Instagram, sharing all things home. So if you've been around a while, you've seen a lot of footage of our previous home. But we sold our house and we are renovating a new house. And we thought we would start off by kind of telling you how we got here.
And so I'm a custom home builder, and we designed and built our dream home, if you would say, during pandemic, during COVID. And the house pretty much blew up on the internet, did Christmas tours with the city that we're within and all that stuff. And as we were designing and fixing to start building a new home actually across the street from ours for a young lady in our town, she back and forth over the time after designing, just didn't really end up wanting to go through the whole building process. I think it was a little bit just overwhelming maybe, yeah. Which is fine. And kind of got towards where we were about to start. And she's like, it'd be a lot easier if I just bought y'all's house, because she just loved it so much. And I was kind of like, yeah, that would be cool, funny. And she did. So it's pretty awesome how it turned out. And so here we kind of go again. We ended up finding an older, beautiful home in our town. And I've always wanted to redo an older home. And so here we go.
Yeah, he also left out the little middle part where we actually bought the lot that she owned and designed a whole house to build there. And then we found this older home that we fell in love with. And so we were like, yeah, this is calling our name. Yeah. So we ditched the new build and we are renovating an old house. So we're so excited. This is new for us because we're used to designing and building from the ground up. And so a renovation has already posed its challenges, but it's super fun. We both love problem solving and figuring things out. So we get a lot of laughs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So hope y'all enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you know how we got to the renovation, we wanted to kind of take a minute, because this YouTube thing is going to be like a new thing for us, to introduce ourselves and kind of share our story, which we also haven't really shared in depth on Instagram, little bits of it, but we thought we would just kind of tell you about us at the beginning so that as you're following along, you kind of know who we even are.
In 1997, I saw this beautiful young lady sitting in a chair in English class, and I noticed her dress was unbuttoned in the back, and I said, can I button your dress?
You did not say. You just reached up and buttoned the dress.
That's right.
You were sitting behind me. You didn't ask.
It's cute. And it was love at first sight.
It was love at first sight.
And then she followed me around.
Oh, Lord, shut up. We won't talk about our first date, okay? So most of the feedback from Instagram has been the videos are too short, they're too fast, all of those kind of things. And also sharing the process. People want to know the whole process from start to finish, and that's really hard to do in 1-minute clips on Instagram. So YouTube was the obvious answer for that. We're gonna give it a go. We'll see what happens. As he said, we met in the 11th grade.
8th grade, technically, but.
Well, yes. We did meet officially in 8th grade. Yeah. Never saw each other again till 11th grade. And he did clasp the back of my dress and wrote his phone number to his house phone on a Chuck E. Cheese ticket and gave it to me.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Why were you even at Chuck E. Cheese when you were 17?
I just had it in my pocket. I don't know.
Anyway, so we actually became really good friends before we were both kind of dating other people and stuff. So we became really good friends. Then we started dating. We got married when I was 20 and he was 21. Yep. And then started our lives.
We've been married for 25 years. For about 20 years of that. 22?
We've actually only been married 24 years.
24 years, almost 25 years. For most of that time, we were in the daycare business, actually. We owned and operated a daycare here in our town, a couple of different locations and stuff.
A private preschool.
private preschool,
Learning center.
a learning center, which was awesome. Love kids, love all that, part of life. We have 3 kiddos of our own, and we like to travel. So
Yeah.
whenever COVID, all that fun stuff started, I just had more time on my hands at that point, I guess, where I was just like, I've always loved, we built the daycare buildings, or learning center buildings. We built those. We did all that. So I've been around, like I said, been around it my whole life. Love the construction, love all that just stuff. And I was like, I really want to do start our own business and start building houses. So my dad been into construction, used to build custom homes back before we had cell phones, and I just couldn't imagine doing it back then. But so I wanted to start, started my own business, building houses again. Me and my dad built our first house that we actually lived in here in our town a long time ago, like literally built it ourselves with like one other guy. A couple of houses that my family had lived in, stuff like that. So I've been around it forever, just love it. We designed and built our first home really here. That kind of what really blew up with Stephanie, because she's incredibly talented when it comes to just the design part, knows what she wants. And then to put the decorating stuff on top of that, that's what people just loved about it, and just got to know a lot of stuff around here in our town. That one was also on the Christmas tour, I think, twice. And that's where like 300, 400, 600 people come through over a weekend. So that was really neat to get feedback. And just like, we're like, man, this is really for us. We really love this, showing off the talents, her talents. I just gotta do what I'm told, and I'm pretty good at that. So, but it's been fun.
Fun fact though, we are in the process right now of working on a renovation of a house that his dad actually built in 1986.
6, 7.
Some friends bought that house, and so we're getting to renovate one of his dad's old houses, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, big house.
It's a big house, and
really
it's
cool.
been really fun to go in and see it. And
Yeah, still standing, so it's something right.
Okay, let's ask some rapid fire questions. Okay, Stephanie, what's your favorite meal?
McDonald's. Double cheeseburger, no onions, medium fry. Trying not to drink Diet Coke, so I went from a large to a small. That's my favorite meal.
It's a big deal. Where is your most favorite place that you guys have traveled together?
Oof.
That's kind of hard. Beauty, food, people, Greece.
Good
It
answer.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Oh gosh. Somewhere in the English countryside, probably,
but
for
why?
sure. I think it's beautiful. I think that's where I just, style-wise, I don't know, maybe Italy, on the beach somewhere.
Oklahoma.
So many places. That's a hard question.
Somewhere
I
with
do
a
think
mountain.
that my style and everything, like the English countryside, would be a dream.
Scotland.
Tell them your morning routine.
It's a Texas pecan made by, I get it at Kroger, at the certain aisle in a certain spot. It's like their specialty area, I think.
Then
Same
what?
cup of coffee, 2 stevias, black, every day. Start my day off. Usually running and get Stephanie whatever she needs.
Oh,
Do
please.
some laundry.
That's
I don't
not
ever
good.
know where you
Lies.
are.
Make
Lies.
breakfast.
Make breakfast. You go to the donut store.
Lies.
Stephanie, what is your favorite dessert? I'm looking for a specific answer.
Strawberry shortcake from Jason's
Deli.
Deli.
Stephanie, what is your favorite thing to decorate? Like house-wise.
Like room,
Yeah.
or
Room or space.
or like design or decorate.
I'm saying decorate.
Okay.
But if you want to say design, say
I
that.
think probably kids' rooms. That's the most fun.
Why?
You just can do things that you don't do in the rest of your house.
Matt, what's your favorite thing to build? Build.
Anything I ask for.
And she tells me stuff that I see stuff I see for sale. I'm like, I can build that. And she always kind of laughs, but I'm like, why spend $2,000? I can build it.
And you can do it.
Okay, let's end the rapid fire questions by each of you saying what you're most excited for the new house. It could be anything.
The trees are big for me.
I think just to see it transform. I've said it lots of times. I think there's just something so beautiful about a transformation. I think there's, I don't know, like hope in it, and
I think the
it
house
represents
is-
a lot more than just like
everything so far that we've built and designed are different from everything else. Like, it's not just like your track kind of cookie cutter stuff. We want to be different. One thing we love is we like for when people can look at a house and not know when it was built. They might guess 20 years ago, but it was actually built a year ago, stuff like that. So that's really important to us as well. So even doing this renovation is, we're going to be doing that same thing. So just with the newer amenities and energy saving, stuff like that, but it's still going to look like you don't know when it was built.
Well, and one of the things that people have asked, especially through the like demo process that we've been sharing on Instagram, is you said you fell in love with this house and it feels like a hug. Why are you tearing everything out? It's like, well, yes, that is a good question, and I understand like that, but there are things that are just old that need to be updated, electrical wiring, plumbing, HVAC, all that has to get kind of redone just to be like modern amenities basically. But the main reason when I said that house feels like a hug is there's more to it than just the way it looked when we walked in. It was outdated. The floor plan wasn't exactly what we wanted, but the house overall had character that nothing else we looked at had. None of the newer homes have the character that this house had, and it just felt like it was exactly where we were meant to be. And we had gone back and forth so much. We shared in stories kind of the process of how we even found this house, because we were waiting on permits to start our new build, and kind of just in the meantime we were looking at other homes just to kind of be sure that we were doing what God had planned for us, that we were making wise financial decisions, all these parts. So we were just kind of casually looking at homes while we were waiting for our permits to start our build. And all the houses that we looked at were big fancy new houses, and they were beautiful, but they didn't feel like anything. And so this house, I think the history of it, the story behind it, the neighborhood, the trees, all of it, even the low ceilings just feel literally like a hug. It has fantastic neighbors. I mean, it literally just, we walked in and we're like, this is exactly where we're supposed to be. And like I said, I love a transformation. So we're super excited. Okay, so we are so excited to take you guys along on this fun journey. We hope you have fun too. We can't wait to get things rolling. We've been recording lots of fun stuff behind the scenes, so we're ready to get things going.
So make sure you like and you subscribe so you guys will get notifications when we add new stuff, and comment below and ask any questions, stuff maybe you guys want to see. We'll be happy to help. Hopefully we can answer them.
See y'all next time.
Nice to meet you.